Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Dr. G Cooks. So today we're going to make fresh mozzarella, okay? Beautiful, easy to make dish, and you can use it for lots of stuff. The reason that I decided to learn how to make my own mozzarella was because my favorite restaurant in St. Helena, Napa, closed. And that particular restaurant, which was named Trevina, used to make this amazing mozzarella appetizer. So now I'm just making it on my own. What do you need to make mozzarella? It's really easy. The only two components which might be a little strange to you are citric acid, which is just a component of limes and lemons, and citrus fruit. It's a very simple acid. And this is a combination of enzymes or proteins which will help separate the solids from the liquid in your whole milk, which you will need. And it's called Rennet. You can buy this at specialty stores or online, but it's critical to make cheese. Having said that, you'll need a little bit of salt. You'll need some beautiful ciabatta bread in order to make the dish I'm going to show you. And you will need some good extra virgin olive oil. And that's it. Just go out and buy a nice gallon of whole milk, and then we can get started. So thanks for watching Dr. G Cooks. Have a great day. Now, first thing I want you to do is grill a couple of pieces of ciabatta bread on a grill pan. And then I want you to rub in some garlic into these grilled pieces of bread. Once that's done, I want you to use some really good extra virgin olive oil and just use a small paintbrush and just paint them with the olive oil. You can add a little bit of salt on top of these if you like to, and then just set them aside. And now we're going to make our mozzarella. Add 1.5 teaspoons of the citric acid to a cup of water. Pour this into your milk and warm to 90 degrees utilizing a instant read thermometer. Next, stir in 1/4 teaspoon of rennet mixed in 1/4 cup of water, and then stir gently for 30 seconds. Do this with the heat completely off. Once this is done, you're going to put a top on there and let it just sit for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the milk should have set up and it should look kind of like silken tofu. Go ahead and cut it into uniform curds. Make several cuts parallel and vertically through the curds, and then several horizontal through the curds, creating like a grid. Make sure your knife reaches all the way to the bottom of the pan. Next, under medium heat, rewarm the curds to 105 degrees. Once you reach this temperature, you will go ahead, turn the heat off, and then go ahead and still gently stir for another 5 minutes. Now, utilizing a slotted ladle or spoon, take the curds out of the way and put them into a microwave-safe bowl. Next, microwave the curds for 1 minute and give it a couple of folds. Now I want you to go ahead and put those curds back into the microwave, and in 30-second bursts you're going to bring it to 135 degrees. Be sure you check this with your thermometer. Be sure to use gloves as well, because 135 degrees is definitely enough to burn your hands. So I'm using double cooking gloves here. And you see I'm just going to go ahead and knead the mozzarella like a dough. And once I've kneaded it and stretched it, I can go ahead and twist it into 2 pieces. And I'll make these into 2 smooth balls. And you can see we're just shaping it. Once we're shaped and we like the consistency of the mozzarella, it's at this warm, stretchy stage that is best to use on your appetizer. So at this point, I'll go ahead and make a mixture of olive oil with a little bit of salt and pepper in a plate, and we'll just slice it in that mixture, and we'll put each slice on top of the previously toasted bread that we did on our grill pan, and we'll put those cheese slices on top of the bread, stretch them out, and then we'll drizzle it with all the remaining olive oil. That's really all you have to do. It's a really elegant appetizer. It tastes wonderful. Be really generous with the olive oil when you pour it onto your bread and cheese. combination. If you want to save the other cheese ball or the remaining cheese, it's really simple to do. Just make a small saltwater solution in a bowl and just put your mozzarella in there, and it'll keep in your refrigerator for a week or so. You can see we've just poured all that olive oil on there.